Hey guys, just give me 1 second. I'm getting everything set up. Yo, Fugler, how you doing? Alrighty, welcome back. We're going to be doing some more solos, as we usually do. But we are going to be playing with Cleric, quite frankly, because I just like playing with Cleric, you know? So we're going to play some of this. A Vivid. What kind of gear? Nothing too crazy. Mostly, I literally just bought a bunch of greens and blues from the merchant for the most part. Green Morning Star, some miscellaneous cloth gear, and just some random rings and stuff that I found. Nothing too crazy. And this blue spellbook. Pretty standard stuff. Alright, so we're using what we usually do. We're going to be running Ale, Perseverance, Advanced Healer, and Protection from Evil. We're also going to be running Sanctuary, because I feel like when I'm in dungeons, I'm not getting a lot of use out of Divine Strike. I would rather be able to heal, either A, if we run into the storm, and we need to stop someone from chasing us, or B, to stop us from getting third-partied and not have to burn through all of our lesser heals. So as long as we have the spell memory for it, this is the current plan as far as what spells we're going to run. With that said and out of the way, I pretty much set everything up. I organized my stash a little bit while I was off stream. And yep, I think we're good to go. Welcome everybody. I would play Smite, but it's still bugged. So I'm gonna just stick with Judgment. I would love to play Smite, but I can't do it. I can't bring myself to use an ability that, you know, like 10 to 20% of the time just doesn't work. It isn't fun. Until that's fixed, I'm just gonna not worry about it. Yes. Yeah, so you'll hit the button, you'll hear the noise, and then it won't go off. James, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, but for the sole reasoning of I trust that Iron Mace is gonna figure out what they want to do with the game. So I'm not gonna complain about I'm not gonna complain about something that they're still working on. Just how I personally feel. Whoa. That was so bizarre. Cool start. Okay. Alrighty then. Wasn't expecting all that. You know, for only 7 people being in the lobby, I did not expect 2 people to be inside of this. Hey, 9 candy corn. It's great value. I mean, that's at least 100 gold worth of, that's great. Goblins dropping that kind of stuff, that's gonna devalue candy corn real fast. Let's see. As long as PvP is the fastest way to earn gold and gear disparity means free wins, and as long as getting kills feels bad, then the player base will continue to drop. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the plan is for Iron Mace as far as like what they want to do with balancing. Oh, I guess we need to get out of the store, don't we? Yeah, we do. I mean, yeah, I do just want to say it is still very early. I don't know. I kind of just feel like we really don't know. I just feel like we don't really know what's going to come up yet. I will say, maybe I'm in the minority here, but the way that gear was the last update, like, you know, I guess yesterday, or, you know, the day before, whatever, I feel like the difference in gear between a white and a blue was basically nothing. Like, the difference wasn't really there. So, going for a blue piece of gear, it didn't really feel like it was better. It kind of just felt like it was just there. So that part felt a little bit boring. So for me personally, I almost feel like the gear was not really that great before either. But maybe I'm in the minority as far as that goes. Oh, man. I thought that would die in 2 hits. Jeez. It's a lot of candy corn. I feel like we're getting kind of lucky here. Maybe I should just leave and, I should probably just leave and depot that, to be honest. That's like 200 gold. I mean, yeah. Let's just stop the, let's just... I didn't expect the entire lobby to be there. Oh, he killed himself. Oh. Oh. Good call. Didn't even realize. Hey, Gamatron. Yeah, I did not realize. I did not realize that he just killed himself there. Rest in peace, man. Do I hear mobs running up to us? I do. Wait, that's the whole lobby. Yeah, that's 7. Okay, we're good then. Let's just loot all this stuff and get out of here. Yeah, we don't have anything to be worried about. Question is, where did the Warlock kill himself at? I don't see the Warlock body. Oh, there it is. Let's loot this guy and get out of here. Sanctuary is so nice to have, too. It's such a convenient spell. Just for quality of, I guess just quality of life. Being able to heal outside in the storm without having to worry about heals. GG's, that was good. You still have 4 sets of occult boots with god rolls and 14 MS. Oh, yeah. That's 100% true, Dougla. All of the, yeah, those 14 movement speed boots are going to be best in slot literally for the entirety until they wipe gear. 14 move speed is insane. You bought 100? I have a feeling there's a lot of people that have purchased a lot of those boots. I would not be surprised if... yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see an abundance of those throughout the entirety of the wipe. Yeah. Oh, of course they'll be around forever. I mean, yeah, 14 movement speed boots are absolutely insane. They are. I don't know how else to say it. They are 100%, as long as Warlocks and Wizards are seeing play, which someone's always going to play them, those boots are always going to be what, even white boots having the 14 movement speed, someone's always going to want them. They absolutely will not wipe anytime soon. I would not put any hope on that, just to be clear. It'll probably be at least 3 to 4 weeks before we see a wipe. It would be unrealistic to expect a wipe this soon. Okay, ale, meds, coin bag. I started bringing in a lockpick because they buff chests. All gear. Alright, yeah, we're good. I think you're right. I think it was a typo. I was just saying yesterday, before the update happened, that I'm pretty sure the Warlock boots are going to get nerfed to 4 move speed, because I bet you it was just an input. There's no way they would plan for Occultist boots to be 14 move speed by default when Lightfoot boots are 7. It doesn't make sense. Also, what's interesting is Warlocks also got a pretty... So they got nerfed, quote unquote. But that's because specifically they, you know, they have worse boots. But it's better now, because you can get better magical healing gear. Before the... Wow, I barely touched that arrow. Yeah, before the update, healing gear for Warlocks was, I think, capped at +1, except for the very hard to craft gear. But now that we're at a point where magical healing is more plentiful, and you're seeing people get +2 or +3 magical healing. Dude, look at this rapier. That's insane. That's a really good rapier. How do you get candy? Just from mobs, chests, basically any normal action that you do, you have a chance to find candy. That's all there is to it, that I know. Still running BOC Phantomize. Yeah, you know, I could see that. I could see that being really strong. I mean, it goes without saying that 14 movement speed boots on top of a lantern that also increases your speed by, what, like 8? Is just... It's just crazy. Lock potion affects candy? I would assume it does, but I don't know if there's any way to, like, particularly confirm that, but I would assume so. There's a person through this door. Of course it's a ranger. Please, yeah, open the door. Go ahead. I'm not pushing this ranger. He's probably got traps in there. It's all rangers do, right? Alright, I'll just let him sit there and waste his time. If he pushes out of that little dark room, I'll fight him. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and waste time on a ranger that's just chilling. Oh, something I've been thinking about. From my understanding, the where is it? Protection from evil, the harmful effects being reduced by 50%, also includes hunting traps. So instead of like leaning down and trying to prevent the trap, instead I feel like the best play is either A, to pull out your book and heal yourself, or B, just try to block and wait out the duration. Because clerics take way too long to open up disable traps. It's not feasible. So if you're getting shot at by a ranger and you're stuck, I think healing and blocking is your highest chance of surviving, because you have that minus 50% reduction. You can cleanse it? Interesting. Interesting. I didn't realize you could cleanse that. We don't really have spell space to take cleanse, I feel like. But that's something that's completely new to me. Yeah, looking down also is just... You might as well just be giving that ranger a free kill. Yeah, it's cool. I had no idea. I don't like this room. I'm not gonna fight in that room. No, you need bless. Bless is too strong. You can't take off that for the very rare occasion that cleanse is useful. Bless is just it's way too strong. Oh, someone's in here too, huh? Well, we have our portal. We don't have a whole lot yet, though. Went the whole round without anybody dying. Oh, what the? Where did you come from? Hilarious. Well, now everybody's dying. Yeah, it's 3 will, 3 strength, and 3 agility. It's very good. I'm my god, I'm looking at the wrong spot. Yeah, so 3 strength, agility, will. That's gonna increase it's strong. I don't know what else to say. It's very strong. I would not get rid of it for cleanse. Sanctuary is actually really strong. I'm gonna be honest, because of the increase in rangers and being that cleric is already not super great against them. I personally think that Sanctuary is just a really solid pick. Hey Goober, how you doing? Doing well. How are you? We have all the we have 3 exits here. I'm not really worried about someone stealing our exit, so let's just loot what we can. If someone takes an exit, I mean, we'll just be nice this game. It's fine. Oh, a wizard? I don't fight wizards as cleric, unless I have to. Never mind. Did you see the kill feed? Where are they at? Hold up. Where did that wizard just kill them? Where is he? I heard it. Oh. There it is. Damn. GG's, huh? I didn't have to do anything this game. I'm just scooping up gear. That's lobby. We do need to be somewhat quick here, though. I don't want to waste too much time, because I don't want to end up getting screwed by the timer. That would be silly. Yeah, we don't need to be greedy. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be stuck at the bottom of here when the circle closes. Greed has gotten me killed in this exact kind of situation. Let's just go run to the portal that we already know is open and call it a game. Yeah, that bard had decent stuff. Tough luck for him, he got chain lightning there. GG's. We did basically nothing. We just cleaned up. Sometimes it works that way, huh? Not bad, I'll take it. It is a little sad that we're back to normal lanterns just being like gold fodder. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of wish that, I don't know. I wish they had some kind of use, because no one's gonna use them now, I feel like. They only got use because they had, I know the higher quality lanterns have stats, it just, I don't know, just feels a little bad. I know I saw that 2 times crossbow. I'm glad we didn't have to fight that bard, personally. Alright, what is this rapier worth? +1 all, +2 power. 23 damage. Probably 150. 200's probably too high. It's better than this one. I've seen some disgusting purple lanterns. I saw one, I think it had +1 all and some weapon damage on it or something. It was crazy. Throw it like an oil lantern or give some rolls. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just... I wish the lower tier lanterns had something, but I don't know. I guess because they're so common, they don't want to do that, which is fine. It kind of sucks because we finally had a positive early game option for Slayer Fighter, but we don't have that early game option anymore, which is a little bit unfortunate. And because Slayer Fighter can't use plates, they can't benefit from the as much from the armor curve without it. So, I don't know. Just, it was fun while it lasted, I guess, is all I'm gonna say. Alright, are we good here? We didn't really use much that game. I guess we'll just store... We don't need all this stuff. So we'll store this. We'll keep the campfire. Let's bring a better one. Meds. Yep, looks good to me. Not having to worry about not seeing a ranger trap is big. Quality of life. Well, the only way... Well, oh, you mean because the lantern light? That's true. That's true. It does help a lot. It's a lot harder for a ranger to hide a trap unless you do it under a body of a mob. Then it's a little bit harder. But, yeah, it's still okay. I mean, at least... It has no stats, right? I didn't even, like, look at the lanterns, which I guess is kind of bad because I just had some. But I'm pretty sure the stats are just neutral. I don't think they do anything different. Did that hit our arm or something? Sometimes I swear the goblins hit us in, like, such a weird way. I thought I was far enough back, but I guess not. Yeah. I mean, I guess, like, technically, for early game fighter, it's still good, right? Because being able to have no movement penalty is still strong. It's just significantly weaker than it was before the change. Maybe more balanced. Maybe that's just how it needs to be. I don't know. All I can say is I enjoyed it while it was still in the game. Do you use Regal? Yeah, I think the Regal's kind of slow. So for solo play specifically, I prefer being faster. So I usually don't use the Regal, but with the armor curve changes, it is possible, but I feel like for Cleric, you want the Templar armor if you're going to run something heavier. Oh, this is open. Okay. Is it a rogue? That's a little suspicious. I don't understand why this is open. It's almost like someone came up here, opened this door, and then just decided that they didn't want to fight the mobs and ran away. But it's also been a long time, and if there was a rogue here, they should already be seen. So I don't know. I'm not really sure how to feel about this. It's a little odd. Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I think the lanterns are still useful. They're just not as good as they were. Maybe actually there's a centipede down here, isn't there? Let's go for this room instead. We have time. Plus there's a healing shrine here too that we can use if we need it. What are your thoughts on the new update? I assume you've already answered this. Mayo, I'm going to assume that you're talking about the update that we just got with the jack-o'-lantern. I personally think I'm in the minority. I think the devs need to be able to do what they think is best for the game. And if they think that they still want to work on getting, like, if they think that they need to still work on getting a point with gear being more, just better on the higher end, I think we just need to let Iron Mace figure it out while we're still in early access. But it's hard. I don't know. I don't really know what else to say about it. I'm not in the crowd of people like on Reddit that are complaining that the game is dead or anything. I don't know. That's really it. I just want to give Iron Mace space to do what they think needs to be done. You know, I should probably dodge the spit from the worm, but it does so little damage. Okay, I hate this move. I can't even hit him when it does that, man. This has to be weird. Dude, look at all the goop. It's crazy, man. It's so hard to kill these centipedes. That's pretty good. So I don't run 3-mans, but, I have been thinking about running some duos. I'm actually going to be getting off of streaming around 5 o'clock, and I'm going to be playing a little bit off stream with Brad, just to get acquainted, like, playing with him, and then I think we're going to start, like, streaming some games and stuff. That's the plan for today. Stream for about an hour, and then I'm going to get off and do that for a little while. Oh yeah, I love the expanded vendors. I do. Personal? Yeah, Brad whacks him. Yep. Why are all these mobs just chilling? Best way to earn level 15? Honestly, just play the dungeons. Kill mobs, open chests. Just do everything that you would normally do, and you'll hit the levels eventually. Well, the way that I farm Cave Troll, you already know. It's to fight the person that opens the cave troll. This is the way. Did everyone just dip out? It's kind of quiet. This was a very quiet game. You do gain XP. I'm pretty sure you gain it by taking one, but you also gain it by opening them too. Oh, Reds don't. I thought Reds did. Okay, well I guess there's your answer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get 5 XP for opening a blue portal. I don't know, I guess the whole lobby left. Yeah, no XP for static. I feel like these kind of lobbies are significantly more common ever since the update came out. Like between having only 7 players and then also having significantly more extracts. I feel like just those kind of games, especially in the high roller map where it's harder to get through it as fast, it just doesn't surprise me to go through a dungeon without not seeing a soul. And, it's not like we weren't moving. We constantly were moving through the dungeon. It's just, there's not that many people, so no one crossed our path. You can't find anyone? Yeah, I don't know. Well, and it's not like I can go to high roller. The problem is, I feel like in high roller, the best way to make money is by killing other players. But high roller also only has 7 people, so you're stuck having to get money through only treasure. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's worth it monetarily still. I really don't. I did a couple games off stream today too, and I was getting like 200 plus gold on extracts. Well, Fugla, our first step is going to be doing 2s. I've never really been a big fan of 3s because I feel like 3s, people expect you to just heal bot as a cleric, and that is not fun to me at all. I feel like 2s is probably a little bit better as far as that goes. Yeah, I'm planning on doing ruins. I think 3 people is just a crowd. I don't like having to find a team of 3 players. I think 2v2s sound way more fun than 3v3s. 3v3s just don't interest me that much, to be completely honest. I thought about doing some solo ruins, but the issue is I already have a hard time dealing with one ranger. God forbid we go into solo ruins and we have to fight against like a team of rangers. We might as well just alt F4 out of the game at that point. There's no way we're ever going to beat 2 rangers. you're seeing Rogue, Bard, Ranger, Bard. Really? Is Bard still used a lot right now? Because I feel like everyone's been complaining that Bard is worthless. Oh my god, I'm stuck on the spider. Yeah, I feel like everyone's been complaining that Bard is like worthless and nobody uses him, but I don't really know if that's really true. But I have seen people complain about that as well. Granted, that was in the echo chamber. That is Reddit right now. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. Is there a duplication glitch that I wasn't aware of? I'm pretty sure this wipe has had nothing duplicated. At least to my knowledge. That was last wipe. That's the whole reason that this got wiped. Was there something I'm not aware of? Really? Wow, I had no idea. Oh, this area is not clear at all. That is a little bit annoying. This area got pushed up by Circle fast. Unfortunately, our spawn wasn't super great for it. I guess I just had to be faster, too. The red portals were bugged. One person could drop all their... Oh! So the red portal bug that I was seeing was the entire reason for, like, that was what was causing the duping. I didn't realize that. Well, Cleric's rough a little bit. Like, it feels good to play, but against the slew of ranged that people have, it can be kind of rough. I don't know if I would recommend Cleric, necessarily, but, you know, that's kind of on you. If you really like playing Cleric, I mean, I'm doing it with success, so it's fine, but you really have to choose your fights when you're playing Cleric, because you don't have a ranged option. Holy Strike is not going to save you against a triple shot Ranger player. Even with update and being weaker, it doesn't matter. Also, remember how I was complaining last wipe about bows dealing too much damage? Well, I saw a picture of a longbow. It was purple. It did 42 damage. It had a +4 weapon damage modifier, and then another 3 weapon damage modifier, plus a 4% physical power bonus. So, 50+ damage longbows are back into the game, which I am not a fan of. I'm gonna be honest. And that's just the weapon itself. Nothing to do with any of your other gear. Just a purple bow. Does 50 damage. Oh, there's a ranger too. Oh, remember, we don't have ranged. And yeah, fighting in between a warlock and ranger is a easy way for us to just get destroyed. That would not take long for us to get killed there. I wanted to fight that Warlock, but we had the Ranger right behind us. And Rangers scare me. I already have a hard time fighting Rangers 1v1. Ranger will still destroy you with a shield. Don't be fooled into thinking you're invincible from a Ranger just because you have a shield. These are not bad gloves, but I don't really need them right now. Nah, I'm not gonna take them. Yeah, so for those of you that like really like playing Cleric and are just someone who, you know, it's just what you like playing, if you're gonna play Cleric in solo, you have to understand at what point you run away from people and at what point you fight people. We're pretty full. I'm just gonna leave. I don't know if that Ranger's still here or not, but I'm okay with this. So what do we have? Rogue? Oh wow, look at this. Short sword rogue too? Alright, I want to see what kind of stats he's running. So he has 36 agility. It's not too high. Let's see. Any physical power? That's really good. Physical damage. Physical power. Wonder what damage he's doing here. A good bit. Yeah, I have a feeling rogues are also going to become really good as well. Because of all the extra weapon damage, too. Well, rogues used to feel like mosquitoes. But now they're like... Now I'm pretty sure they can kill you. Like, they're not like, you see them, they like annoy you and they hit you for like 10 damage and they die. Now they're a real threat against you. You have to take rogues seriously. You bought a +2 all occultist robe from the trader for 60 gold. Well, here's a question for you, Zach. I'm not going to comment on whether +2 all in the game is good or bad. But if +2 all is going to stay in the game, wouldn't you prefer to be able to purchase it in the merchant tab for 60 gold? I thought the whole argument of why people didn't like good gear... Hey, Brad. Okay. Oh, is this for our duos later? Okay. Do you want anything for it? You want some gold? Do you need anything? I'll return the favor later if I find any rogue gear for you, alright? Alright, sounds good. Oh, you need space? Yeah, I haven't been playing Cleric like, completely during this wipe, so I have plenty of space right now. It's nothing too crazy. Yeah, Brad, just let me know when you're ready, because I'm going to keep streaming until we're going to do our thing, alright? I assume 5 is still good for you, so I'll play a few more games. Also, I've decided that I am gonna stick with Judgment Cleric for higher shield, especially because we're probably gonna play against a lot of Rangers and stuff, and I need to be able to block the arrows. Hey, Battlefront, how you doing? I'm doing well. Just enjoying the update. It's good that it's available to everybody, but if it's not in the trader for other guy, it's a bummer for him. Well, yes and no. Well, I mean, yes, you are right. But I feel like the entire argument that correct me if I'm wrong, okay? My understanding was the argument that people had outside of the strength of gear is that I kind of lost my train of thought here. Is that you had to sit in trade chat for hours, is what people claimed, right? So you sit and trade for hours just to be able to find like a good gear set. But now you can just go to the merchant and just purchase a good set of gear. So, you know, I don't know. Like, I don't really know. Is it just that people don't want decent gear at all? Or is it just the trading? You know, I don't really know. You know, I'm pretty, I mean, I guess the answer is everybody has their own opinion, right? Not everybody wants the same thing. But if you can go to the merchant and buy a +2 all piece of armor, you don't have to sit in trade chat to purchase those, which cuts out the entire thing in reasoning that people were complaining about, you know? Because I think that having to sit in trade for good gear sucks. I don't like it. But if I can just buy it from a merchant, I would like to be able to have decent gear. You know, it's not hard to get 60 gold to purchase a piece of gear from the merchant, you know? Yeah, I know people have been talking about the auction house thing too. Like, personally, my opinion on gear is that trading is not fun. Is that even worth a lockpick? I actually don't know if I don't think we're supposed to open those with a lockpick, to be honest with you. Oh, someone's fighting the Centipede. Here, let's go fight them. The little lock chests are nuts. I'd rather save it in case we find one of the bigger chests. I want to go kill this guy that's fighting the Centipede, but we have to clear this first. A Warlock doesn't hear too well, I guess. It's the Ruins loot pool, you think? Everything I open there. Is that true? Is Ruin just really good for loot? I really don't know Ruins that well right now. I mean, yeah, we just gotta walk up on that guy, and we buffed this Cleric too, so I don't really know what he was doing. Wait, is that a ranger? Oh. Well, that's a ranger on a bridge. So I'm not gonna fight him. We'll try to fight him later. There was a rogue that was right behind him too, so I don't want to get third party by the rogue. I feel like when I play Cleric, I have to be really careful about getting third party now. Also, nobody else has died either. Ruins is Ranger Rogue Heaven. Yeah, I've heard there's a lot of Rangers there too. I wonder where that rogue went that like randomly popped up. Okay, well he's just aggroing every mob. That's probably the Ranger. Hitting the coffins and golems and gold ore is just money printer. Everyone's rerolling 15. It's the farm. Is that really true? I haven't played Ruins, but that sounds a little bit nutty. Pesky Ranger. One way to do it. Now this is a guy that I fear fighting. I'm gonna be dead serious. This Barbarian would annihilate us. He has 40% MR, 50% PDR. The only way we could kill him is if we make him with his felling axes. But this is absurd. And he has Achilles strike, so we can't run. Oh, were you the rogue that died? Yeah, we killed him, but yeah, this Barb. That Barb would have not, dude. So not only are clerics weak against they're weak against Ranger. They're still kind of hard countered against geared barbarians. That guy would be so scary. Oh, we got I didn't even realize we got a purple. What is that worth? 48? It's not bad. Yeah, barbs are very strong right now. I wish that I was as good of a barb as I was a cleric. I feel like I'm a good cleric, but my barb is still kind of like mid-tier. So I hope one day that I can kind of like raise both, you know. Eventually, we'll get there. Eventually I'll get there, man. I know, it's only one way to improve, is just to keep trying and keep playing. I know. Believe me. I mean, you got to remember the amount of Cleric that I've played versus versus Barb is not even close. Oh, I'm good at Barb. I feel like I'm pretty good at Barb, but I'm saying that my Barb is not as good as my Cleric. I can be good at other classes and still be better with Cleric. You know, there's a difference here. I mean, a lot of you have seen my Barbarian gameplay. I feel like I usually do pretty well, but I don't know. Sometimes I just make really dumb decisions with my Barb. I feel like dealing with range is sometimes kind of difficult, and it really pains me buying 24 gold Franciscos that disappear out of thin air. So I feel like my gold pile doesn't grow as much as I would like it to. I feel like I can make money way easier on my Cleric than I can on my Barb. Unless I'm getting the gold from PvP. Then that's kind of a different story. But there's not as much PvP to do now. So it's... I don't know. I just feel like I make more money on Cleric, I guess. What's my perks right now? We're rocking Advanced Healer, Perseverance, Protection from Evil, and Brewmaster. No, Franciscos are 20, look. Are they here right now? Yeah, see? 24 gold. They increased it. I don't know why, but they increased it. So Barbarians, yeah. So they're just very expensive. And you know, if they were retrievable off bodies, I wouldn't care as much about paying the cost. But that's just kind of how it is right now. Yeah, protection from evil is for warlocks and for rangers to protect us against traps. Because I've made the decision that I'm not going to try to get ourselves out of a trap. If a ranger's looking at us, I'm going to just try to out-heal them instead. If they were recoverable, you would just get our stack of rares and only use axes. Maybe you're right. It still feels really bad to throw something and then just lose that gold. But maybe for endgame balancing, it's needed. If you had 8 axes, why would you ever go into there without using all 8? That might be true. I mean, if that's the case, then wouldn't it be better for throwing axes to deal less damage, but to be able to recover them so you feel compelled to use them more often? Or do you think that would still be broken? I would rather have Franciscos that do less damage. Well, the range meta is here. I feel like I don't want to doom and gloom, but I feel like the range meta is here to stay. I don't know what they can do to... I mean, every class has range now, right? What class doesn't have range? It's the Cleric, right? Yeah, we have Holy Strike, but this is such a pitiful range option compared to everything else in the game. And we can't chase with it. There's no chasing with this range. You know, we have to cast it. We have to do it, whatever. I don't know what... You know, something has to change or we're gonna... Or just the range meta's not gonna go away. Was there someone under us? Is it under or above? I think that's under. It's gotta be. I don't want to go. I don't really want to go down here. I don't really. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. There's a thing here we can take. Oh, it's a cleric. I was just trying to see what class it was. Okay. I feel pretty confident pushing Kind of just bullied that cleric, didn't we? Shoot, I thought I would dodge that. Eventually, I'll actually dodge these spit things more. Not that it matters on Cleric, because I can just eat them for free. No. Divine Strike, I feel like I haven't been getting a lot of use of them, or a lot of use out of it. So I've been opting... Wow, that was trash. I've been opting to instead use Sanctuary. Is that true? I used to always jump. Is it really as easy as shifting? Alright, next time I'll do shifting instead. Yeah, we'll give that a try next Centipede. Because I used to always jump and it used to work, but now I don't know. Maybe it's because my speed is slower. Yeah, I don't like the Centipede's new move. It's very annoying to deal with. It's because it doesn't really work properly. Hey, average gamer. Pretty well. Pretty well, I would say. Have we died? We died once, right? Yeah, we died once. I think we did. Yeah, we did, because we had to buy more gear. But no, besides that, we've been doing pretty well. Honestly, even off stream, I feel like we've been doing pretty well. You can duck the poison on the pede. Yeah, I've always been someone that just jumps across, but I think if you're too slow while you're swinging, it doesn't work like I want it to. So I'm gonna have to try this ducking thing instead. I mean, yeah, if it's that easy, I'm gonna feel a little bit silly. Sitting there trying to jump and dodge these things. What's even the point? I think I saw something on Reddit. I think a bard had like 290 something luck. It was something stupid. It was a really, really high number. Oh. That guy looks kind of geared. Yeah, that rogue looks a little geared. I can't really tell, but if he's using invis pots like that, I can't imagine he's naked or anything. Oh, that's where he is. Thank you, Goblin. Appreciate it. Oh, that sucks. Man, it is just, it's so hard to do anything about rogues, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like as a cleric, we literally can't chase. There's nothing we can do. Our judgment was a little bit cooldown. Yeah, did you see that? Our judgment was like 3-second cooldown. I think we could have killed that rogue if our judgment hadn't been just barely unusable. That's just unlucky. Well, portal should be right here. Yeah. Yeah, that wizard just didn't really have much of a chance, did he? Rip torch, that's fine. Yeah, reactive shield wizard caught me off guard. Not that it mattered. We got 46 candy corn while playing, too. That's really good. I mean, that's basically, like... That's at least 500 gold profit. I don't know what these are worth exactly. I know they're worth at least 10 gold apiece. Easily. You sold 18 yesterday for 240? Okay, so what is that like? Is that 15? That's a little less than 15 a piece. Still good. That's still good profit, though. Do you think Cleric should get some sort of range attack like Warlock's thing? I mean, I'm a little bit biased. I would love for Cleric to have some kind of... If every class in the game is going to have a ranged option, you might as well just give one to Cleric too. I'm all for it. Cause I don't trade. I don't bother trading loot. I just play my characters like as they are. Usually, at least. Yeah, we need a holy missile. That sounds good to me. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Alright, fellas. I know it's been a short stream, but I gotta hop off. I'm gonna hop off for a little bit, and I will probably start streaming again a little bit later tonight. Alright? So, again, sorry it's a short stream, but thank you all for watching. I do plan to continue playing Cleric at least for a while. That's my current plan. And, yep, we're gonna just keep growing our stash. Maybe start trying out some duo ruins, and we'll kind of go from there. Thank you all. I'll catch you later.